Now, here are your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
With all that she said, we better know what we're talking about. Thank you again for joining the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show right here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHCS. And we are here with you at Cherry Creek Mortgage in our new custom-built Vault Media Studios. And we call it the Vault because there's a lot of important stuff in here. That's why you need the key, so we have a lot of important information for you. And the only way you can get in the Vault, since you don't have a key, only our guests have a key today, is to go to donandgino.com, DONANDGINO.com, click on the Listen Chat Live button, and voila, you actually enter our vault with 3 HD cameras. You can see our good-looking guests here today, and Gino has changed again. I mean, he lost over 100 pounds, but he looks completely different today.
I think my hairline has changed a little bit,
Your voice has changed.
Yeah,
you got some extra hair. Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm really pleased that I have a new co-host that's going to help us with our great guest coming up, Mr. John Carlson with Troop Real Estate. And our one and only right here from Cherry Creek Mortgage, good friend of mine. I've known him forever and ever, worked with him and his wife, an outstanding mortgage planner, one of the best in the business, Mr. Dennis Kotzman.
Thanks, Don. I am so happy to be.
Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Well, you could have embellished a little more.
Okay.
But really, I'm excited because of our guest today. We have John Carlson here, and I got to say, this next hour should be very entertaining. John's always a hoot, has one of the great marketing animals out there right now.
That's true.
Very creative with his ideas, and I just got to, the more I hang around him, the more I see how creative he is with trying to market homes for his clients.
Yeah, in fact, you do want to go to donandgino.com and click on the Listen and Chat Live button because of the cameras you'll see in it. John brought with him some very interesting friends that you're going to want to check out. So we'll go more in depth on that after we go through our real estate market update. But John, thank you for joining us here today, buddy.
Pleasure to have me.
Ray has. Okay, there you go. This is literally going to be a really fun hour, and John is one of the most dynamic and energetic real estate professionals. Been around for quite a long time. Been in SEV since 1979. You are going to enjoy and be educated. I mean, John knows his stuff. His unique way of making his clients' dreams successful, and I look forward to sharing that with you, John. So thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
Very cool. And like I said, radio voice. I'm going to have to start talking like that.
I can't even compete.
Yeah, I know. I don't even try. After 3.5 years, it is what it is. I can't all of a sudden change to have a deeper voice. Hey, Dilza's running our board today. Hey, Dilza, thank you very much. Woohoo! Shannon's on vacation. We let her go once in a while. And, of course, we have the mighty Furman in the back with AP Productions running the 3 HD cameras for us. So he's got a lot of heavy-duty work trying to make me look good. So thank you for joining the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. You can check out more on donandgino.com. And Dennis, let's touch a little bit about what's going on in the economy right now and the real estate, and that'll tee up John to help us out with that down the road with his opinions. Sound okay?
Sounds okay with me.
All right.
The first thing I was thinking about this because every time we come on the radio show, we need something to talk about, right? So. Like, okay.
Well, thank goodness the real estate and mortgage market's changing every day. Gives us something to talk about.
It's always changing, always something new. And today I was thinking, okay, so what's the number one topic? Interest rates, always.
Okay.
And simple observation in the market in the last couple days, and really this is a simple observation, but it seems like that we're getting influences from within the United States and influence from without the outside of the United States. So we just had a bank in Portugal decide that they weren't going to pay their bond interest payment, and what happens? The market goes crazy in our favor.
Yes.
Because there's a rush of money to U.S. Treasuries, which are safe.
Yeah, they like running there when the stock market goes down. It's actually we're one of the few industries that goes, yay, the stock market went down.
Yeah, stock market goes down, bonds go up. Guess what? Rates go down.
Yes.
Beautiful. But it seems like everything within the United States, not much percolating there.
Not much, with GDP down 2.9% last quarter. Yeah. But I think that was an anomaly. I think we'll go back up to 2 and 3% over the next. We just had Elliot Eisenberg, one of the top economists in the country, was just on our show last hour, and he agreed with us that, don't freak out over the negative 2.9%. A lot had to do with weather and a lot of other reasons. And he thinks we'll be fine. Nothing, over dramatic. Like you said, it's not heating up, but he says we'll be okay, and it's a slow growth. I mean, what's amazing is, a lot of us feel that we haven't been we're still not out of the recession. He's like, well, we've actually been out of the recession since the middle of 2009. Technically. Now, a lot of us are going, wait a minute. I don't know. My paycheck's not getting better. I haven't got a job yet, and my home's not where it wants to be. But then again, John could talk more with us about how, how much appreciation levels have been. In fact, Dennis, let's touch on that real quick, because we have been forewarned, everybody. Now, we have a crystal ball on our table here at the Vault Media Studios for a reason, and we've been pretty good at predicting what's going to happen in the markets. And everybody goes, you guys are just geniuses. You must have a crystal ball. So we went and got a crystal ball.
Yeah.
But the fact is, we're not geniuses. We're just, because we have the show every week, we do our homework for you every week to make sure you're informed. Because what you hear in the media a lot of times, unfortunately, may have political spins or hype or be old news. So if you listen to the Don and Gino show every week with our great guests, you're informed at the moment. This is a live show, and that's why you get all the great bloopers from Don Getling.
Well, the bottom line is we are students of the market.
Right.
And you have to be, because it's part of our professional duty as mortgage planners, mortgage advisors, whatever title you want to give us. We still got to know what's going on day to day, week to week. And
isn't that what you want from your advisor? Someone that
only
actually
that,
knows what's going on?
Not only that, but they do want that advice where what's going to happen in the future? What do you think is going to happen? How does that affect my finances down the road?
Right.
And so we take that very seriously the first time we meet with a client, and every time thereafter when we do our annual mortgage reviews.
Wait a minute. We do an annual review? My mortgage guy never did that. I
Neither
guess we
did
do
mine.
at Cherry Creek. I know, exactly. Yeah, it makes a difference because we want to make sure that they don't pay any more interest than they should.
Yep.
Very good. So one of the predictions we've had, Dennis, is that the home appreciation levels, they were skyrocketing last year because they came from the bottom of the barrel. We're talking nationally at up as high as 12.4%. In California, is almost 25% year over year. And that was only because it started from, we all know how far house prices went down. And then once they started jumping, they jumped quickly because they had no place to go but up. So it was at 25. We've been warning everybody that once it comes back around to where it started spiking, started going up, that those appreciation levels will come down to more normal numbers. So we've been warning you because we don't want you to jump on the hype of the media and go, oh no, we're going into another bubble. So we've warned you that we're going to go from 12.4 down to 8, down to 6, down to probably around 5 to 6. And sure enough, the April report comes out at 8.8%. Not 12.4, not 10.4, down to 8.8. Don't panic. It's going to a more normal market. That's good for everybody. We cannot handle, and we'll get John's opinion on that, 25% appreciation every year. That causes crashes.
No, that overheats markets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, John, you ready for the next few segments here to help us out with what's going on in the markets out here in Santa Clarita?
Let's do it.
All right, so you don't want to go away. John's going to share with us some great information. Plus, he's got a very unique way of marketing your property and getting attention. John is the best at getting attention, whether it's for your sake or for his. It's good information. You're going to love his two guests that are on the show today. When we come back to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show on your hometown station, AM 420, KCS, fun to come.